Welcome to City Week, ladies and gentlemen. Today we're here at 4th Avenue at Berta Weatherby's Elementary School, and we're going to be talking with some of the teachers and also some of the students about Career Day and also more particular Vehicle Day. So stay tuned for those interviews coming up in just a moment. Welcome to City Week, ladies and gentlemen. Today we're out on the campus of Berta Weatherby's Elementary School here on 4th Avenue, and I have the pleasure of sitting down with Dr. Lorraine Jackson. Welcome to the show, Dr. Jackson.
Thank you, Mr. West, for this opportunity and for having me on the show today
to represent our school. A lot of excitement out here today.
Yes, we are so excited. This is one of our wonderful days that we have here at our school, one of our best days.
Well, you know, there's a slogan I think that says, the best are at Berta. Is that still true?
That's still true.
Still true.
The best, yes.
Well, today you all are having Vehicle Day. Talk a little bit about what is Vehicle Day and how did it get started?
Okay, Vehicle Day started as a result of Career Day, and now it has just grown into, you can see around you, all of these vehicles and representatives from the community, from not just only from the city level, but at the local level, the state level, and the federal level are represented here today. But it actually started out as Red Ribbon Week, and we tied Red Ribbon Week into Career Awareness Week. We did both of those together, and we actually have theme days, and today is one of our theme days. It's our Vehicle Day, where we focus on careers.
Oh, good, good. Yes. And you're talking about focusing on careers. And this is an elementary school.
Yes.
Is it ever too early for kids to start thinking about their careers?
No, it is never too early. And we have them as young as pre-K visiting all the sites with all the representatives, and they're actually engaging in hands-on activities, and they're hearing about the different careers and the things that they do from day to day on their jobs. And so we want them to start thinking about in early age, their interests, what they enjoy doing, what they're good at, what they would like to do when they grow up. Because our goal is for them to go through elementary, excel, go through middle school, excel, complete high school, and then choose a career path and become productive citizens in society. Absolutely. That is our goal as early as pre-K here at Berta Weatherby.
Very good. Yeah. And you're talking about choosing a career, and I think your theme here for today is choose a career and not drugs.
Yes.
And why did you tie it in? Because I know that so many times our kids go through life and they feel like the peer pressure, they want to choose drugs. What do you hope that they would take away from this as a career pattern as opposed to drugs? Because
they have an option and they have choice. They have options and choices. Options to choose a career, the choice not to choose drugs. Drugs is a dead end.
That's right.
A career can be a lifelong experience.
Absolutely.
Yes.
You know, and I know that there's a lot of people working behind the scenes.
Yes.
I don't want to start naming anybody because I know I'll leave them out. But I think this is the 10th year that this has been going on.
Yes.
And Lynn Sosby, I think is kind of organized. Talk a little bit about some of the preparation for this.
Yes, Ms. Sosby is the owner of Career Day and Red Ribbon Week. She's a career, not drugs. And like we mentioned earlier, it started out as maybe a few vehicles, and then it just grew into this wonderful day and wonderful experience with them. But yes, Ms. Sosby contacts people in the community and ask them to come, and they're all volunteering today. They're all giving of their time to come and represent their industry or their business to help us out today and try to make a lifelong impression and some lifelong learning for these students here at Berta Weatherby. This will be something that they will always remember and that they will take with them for the rest of their lives.
Absolutely. Well, Dr. Jackson, as we get ready to close out, just go ahead and talk about, name some of the agencies that are here today, if you don't mind.
Great. Vehicle Equipment Day. Today we have the City of LaGrange, of course, the Corps of Engineers. We have a veterinarian on site. The LaGrange Police Department, we have a detective from the police department, LaGrange DARE officer, and you were one of our former DARE officers once upon a time. The LaGrange Fire Department, and they've already done a program here as well this week or last week. Walmart Distribution is here, the UPS Department, American Medical Response. We have a DJ here by the name of Benji Shepard. We have the State Patrol, National Army Guard, and we have, of course, LGTV here represented today, and Duracell. They're doing demonstrations with batteries inside the building.
That sounds like a vast array of various careers that these young people can put hands on and get an understanding about what it would take to become an employee of some of these.
Yes.
So absolutely fantastic day. Dr. Jackson, thank you for inviting me over today. It's kind of like coming back home here to Berta to be a part of your career day, a vehicle day here at Berta. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, stay tuned. We'll be back for more City Week in just a moment from here at Berta on Forest Avenue.
Troup County Schools. A place where you can learn and grow.
A place where teachers care.
A place where family and school come together.
A place where learning matters.
A place preparing students for a bright future.
Whether going to college
or into the workforce.
Troup County Schools, preparing
students
for success
today.
Welcome back, City Week, ladies and gentlemen. We're still here on the campus of Berta Weatherby, and I'm sitting down with one of the students now, Wyatt. Wyatt, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Well, Wyatt, what's taking place out here at Berta today?
Well, right now we're at Vehicle Day. See, all these vehicles, including you, and we're doing things in science and stuff. Yeah.
Okay.
All kinds of neat stuff, learning the stars, planets, and solar system.
Well, goodness. Now, let me say, which vehicles have you visited thus far, Wyatt?
Well, I visited the street sweeper, the fire truck, and that one in the sewage, and I think my group's starting to come up to the police.
Oh, okay. So you've been to about 3 of them already. Which one are you waiting to get to, though, Wyatt?
The ambulance.
The ambulance. Why is that? What do you think you're going to see there?
Stretchers, medical equipment, cardiac arrest equipment, CPR equipment, all kinds of things.
Oh, so you might be interested in becoming maybe an
paramedic.
EMT, a paramedic. Okay, well, very good. So I understand. So let me ask you, has Career Day impacted you to helping you to choose a career, you think?
Yep.
Yeah?
Yes, sir.
Oh, well, very good. Now, after Career Day, what's going to take place? What are we going to do then, Wyatt?
Eat lunch, I guess.
Lunch. That's right. That's important, too, isn't it?
Finish the quiz and eat lunch.
Finish the quiz and eat lunch. Okay. All right. So you got the paramedics down there. You've been to the fire truck. And there's a guy here with a Humvee. You think you might get a chance to get up in that Humvee there?
In the military?
Yeah, the military Humvee.
I think so.
You think? Okay. All right, then. Well, look, I tell you what, Wyatt, I want to thank you for joining me for City Week. You've been an awesome guest here, and I'm gonna go over there with you when you visit that ambulance, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Nice meeting you.
Nice to meet you too, Wyatt. Now I'm sitting down with one of the organizers of Vehicle Day, Lynn Soulsby. Lynn, welcome to the show.
Thank you, Alton.
Well, it's a pleasure to have you on the show, and I was talking just a moment ago with Dr. Jackson. There's a lot of excitement out here. There's a lot of kids here, a lot of vehicles, and you're the one that kind of helped pull all this together. Talk a little bit about how you pull this together for us.
Well, as elementary schools, we always have a career awareness week. And we also have a Red Ribbon Week. So about 10 years ago, we just started combining Red Ribbon Week with career awareness.
Okay.
And our theme is Choose a Career, Not Drugs. We have theme days, but we had guest speakers coming each week, and then we decided that we would have the equipment, and that's probably been about 10 years ago, and it started with the City of LaGrange because we were a city school.
Right.
So we had the City of LaGrange workers, and they would come out here, and we loved it, and each year I thought, well, we've already done that, but no, the staff and the principal, Dr. Jackson, always said, no, we need to do it again. So we just started adding more of the community workers, and each year, for the last few years, we've added more, and it's a great day and a great event.
Absolutely. You know, I'm sitting here, and as we was getting ready to come on, the Army National Guard is here, and I think the Humvee came out. And I think that was an excitement for you because I think you said you've been trying to get them for a couple of years, right?
Exactly. That was a great excitement. 2 years ago, we thought we had them coming and they weren't able to show. And then last year, they weren't able to come. And then this year, Sergeant Willie Green with the Army National Guard, he worked real hard to make it happen today because normally a Wednesday is a day they transport to Atlanta. So this was good.
Very good. And the kids, what do you think the most exciting vehicle out here for them might be?
The fire truck is always an exciting thing. All the kids love the fire truck, and they tend to stay there the longest. But we also have the troop animal hospital, the mobile veterinary unit, and she's parked on the very end. And the kids get to go inside, and she has some animals in their cages for them to see. So they love that. But the City of LaGrange, they love that big claw truck. They pick up a sofa and they dump the sofa in the yard and then they pick it back up. So they love anything that's loud and noisy.
Loud and noisy. Almost like the vac truck that's in the background.
Exactly.
Right now, right?
And the sewer truck. Now that's a real big specialty. And the sewer truck didn't get to come last year. And so because they just were not in the schedule to come. But one of the workers came by here during the time and said, you call us, we will be here next year. So not only is it's excitement for our children, but these workers genuinely love to come out and share with our students.
Absolutely. You know, I think we live in such a great community. When you have something like this, the community turns out in, full force to make sure that our kids get the foundation that they need, to making that choice about career. And I love your theme. Choose a career, not drugs. And I talked to Dr. Jackson about the theme of it. Why do you want these kids to choose a career as opposed to drugs? What have you seen being a turning point in their life with having this career day?
Well, what we do is we want them to have a goal in mind, something that they want to achieve, and it can be short-term and it can be long-term, such as a job or a career. And the emphasis is put on you can achieve any of this, but you have to be responsible for certain things in your life. One is staying in school and graduating, getting along with others, but also taking care of your body and being drug-free is the best way to do that.
Absolutely. It's such an excitement. I'm listening to the drill sergeant back there. I know he had some of the guys down doing some push-ups a moment ago, and there's a lot of excitement going on here. So Lynn, I want to thank you for coming on the show today, and we hope that this event would continue to go on for many years. So thank you for having us.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for being on.
Appreciate it.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, stay tuned. We're back for more City Week in just a moment. Welcome back to City Week, ladies and gentlemen. Now I'm sitting down with Keaton here with Berta Weathersby. Keaton, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Well, look, let me ask you, you were here with Vehicle Day. What vehicles have you visited already?
I have visited the tractors, the police car, and mostly that's it.
Oh, okay, all right. So your group is still moving about, so you still got a few of them that you got to see, right?
Yes, sir.
So of the ones that you have been to thus far, which ones did you like the most?
My favorite was the police car.
Oh, okay. What was it about the police car that you liked?
The thing I liked was the tools he had around his belt and what he showed that he could protect us with and stuff.
Oh, okay, that he uses protection. He not only uses it to protect him, but you also mean that he protects us. So you think that you might be interested in becoming a police officer one day, knowing that?
Yes, I do actually want to become a police officer. And then if I can make it, that's what I really want to do.
Oh, really? Okay. So you are in the public, so you want to help to protect people?
Yes, sir.
What are some of the classes you think you might need to take now to help you prepare for that? Probably writing a little bit, you think? Okay, yeah. So you're pretty much a people person?
Yes, sir.
So you like to talk a lot?
Yes.
Yes. So if I ask your friend who's the biggest talker in that class, what are they going to say?
Keaton Irvin.
Keaton Irvin, that's you. Well, Keaton, I want to thank you very much for being on the show today, okay?
Yes, sir.
So I hope you get out and go enjoy the other vehicles, okay?
Okay.
All right, thank you very much. I'm sitting down with Senior Officer State Trooper George Cotton. George,
Yes, sir.
welcome to the show.
Thank you, sir. Good to be here.
Well, George, it's a pleasure. You know, you and I have ties that go way back. I know that you once upon a time too once a DARE officer, and
That's
you
correct.
got your beginnings here. Talk a little bit about that for.
I was selected back in 1993 as the Troup County Sheriff's Office beginning or first DARE officer candidate, and at that point I was selected to come and I actually shadowed a LaGrange Police Department Sergeant Alton West that was at the time the DARE instructor with the LaGrange Police Department, and I came in to actually shadow his day-to-day operations and to see how he performed the duties as a certified DARE instructor, and learned quite a bit there. Was able to learn a lot of different information about teaching methodologies, and also went in with some other classroom teachers that were seasoned teachers that had been teaching for quite some time. I started out piloting with my programs once I was certified in November of 1993. I got into the Rosemont and Mountville elementary schools, and I was trained by the teachers there. I had from Rosemont, I remember Miss Elaine McCook and Mr. Jim Humphreys were my mentors there, and out at Mountville Elementary we had Miss Barbara Witten and Miss Margaret Hurd were my mentors, and I remember it like it was yesterday, because they were just good-hearted people, instructors that cared about what they did, and did a fine job, and they helped me to be successful in promoting the program and teaching young people against the dangers of drugs, gangs, violence, and other things wrong or dangerous. And I really appreciate that, but I appreciate starting out with your leadership and your encouragement, and I saw your motivation and dedication there that let me know that was what I wanted to do and where I needed to be, because I love helping people, but even love more so helping young people and giving them the right information to make better decisions and choices toward their future success, which is another reason why we're here today.
That's right. You know, the theme here today is choose a career and not drugs, and I know that you now have risen to the promotion status of state trooper.
Yes,
and even when you were here in Troup County, I'm sure you ran into incidents where there was drug involvement, and how it just kind of tears at the fabric of the community and of the family. If you had one thing to say to these young people today, what would it be, George?
Well, drugs are a problem that has been for some time, and drugs are not going away. As long as there are drugs there, drugs were originally intended and developed and designed and created, I guess you'd say, to help people with medical issues. That's why they're here, and that's why they're needed, so there's a need for them. But there are some minds out there sometimes that don't care to think right and do right, that take those good purposes and turn them into bad purposes by using them and giving them to people that don't need them, or taking drugs that are not designed as medication that automatically are illegal. And I would say, you know, with the community, you know, anytime you see and you deal with these kind of problems, bring that information forward. Talk to us in public safety, police, sheriff's department, state patrol, GBI, FBI, as far as we need to go with DEA. You know, we're looking to go forward with that, and to help try to knock down that problem with drugs and eradicate drugs in our society. And like I said, I don't see it going away, but I do see the need for people to come forward and talk to us about it, because that's what we want, is to help solve that problem and help people have more productive lives.
Absolutely. You know, as I was sitting here and overhearing you talk to the kids behind me, George, as we close out, the one thing, the constant thing that I heard you saying, we all say no to drugs. So I know why you're involved in it, and I just want to say thank you for the years of dedicated service to our community here at Troup County, to the state of Georgia, with putting yourself on the line. George, thank you very much for your service,
I
sir.
appreciate you, Alton. I appreciate what y'all do with LaGrange TV.
All right, thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, stay tuned. We're back for more City Week in just a moment.
At LaGrange College, your journey toward achievement may take you in many different directions. The arts, law, ministry, medicine, Experience LaGrange College, one of the South's most affordable, highly ranked institutions, and leave transformed. Discover more at lagrange.edu/transform.
Welcome back to City Week. I'm your host, Cade Lawson, and today with me is...
Hey, what are you doing? Are you taking over my show?
No.
Well, I mean, you're sitting here talking with my guests, and I know that you know I used to be a police officer, right?
No.
No, okay. Well, I am Alton West, your host, and I am sitting down today with Cade and Jamarion. Let me ask you, ladies and gentlemen, what's going on here today at Burden?
We're having Vehicle Day.
Vehicle Day, oh, okay. Let me ask you, have you guys had a chance to visit any vehicles yet?
No, sir. Not yet.
Not yet, so you guys are just coming out, right?
Uh-huh.
Which one of the vehicles that you all think you're gonna like the best?
You go first.
I really don't know. I've been here since pre-K and I've always liked them all. So.
Oh, okay. Been here since pre-K, okay, all right. Have you been here since pre-K as well, Mario?
Kindergarten.
Since kindergarten? Okay. So last year, what were some of the vehicles that was here that you all liked?
The Park Ranger vehicle.
Oh, okay. The Park Ranger. What did they show you? You remember?
They showed us like safety tips into not like, falling into the water like when you on a boat and wearing a life jacket.
Oh, okay. Very good. Kate, anything particular that you want to see out here today?
I've always liked the Army truck.
The Army, oh, okay, all right. Now, we're talking about choosing a career, not drugs. Have both of you all thought about what you want to be when you grow up? What about you, Kate?
I wanted to be an artist.
Oh, an artist, okay, all right. So you like to paint still life, or what's your favorite?
Animated characters.
Oh, okay, all right, well, very good. What about you, Jamarion?
I want to be a WNBA player.
Oh my goodness, you want to be a basketball player, huh? What position you play?
Point guard.
You play point guard, so you're pretty good. You think you could beat me? Are you sure? I'm gonna have to challenge you to a game after the show. How about that? Now, Kaden, you were talking about you want to become an artist. My oldest son is an artist too. Let me ask you, do you start painting something and then do you finish it? Or do you start and kind of put it down and come back to it later on? How do you do that?
Well, like the second thing you said, I do work on it a little bit every day.
Uh-huh.
And I really don't like the paint. It's mostly like freehand drawing with a pencil.
Okay, all right, so freehand drawing, all right. So today we're out here we're talking about Vehicle Day and choosing a career and not drugs. Let me ask you, and I know both of you ladies and gentlemen would never ever do drugs, but what do you think drugs would do to you if you started taking drugs at an early age, Kaden?
I would never be able to accomplish my dreams.
Absolutely, that's absolutely right. What about you, Jamarion?
I could probably have just an earlier life, probably about like 14 years, but if I do drugs, it's not going to be a good thing, and I will not be able to accomplish my dreams also, and I won't be able to play my favorite position in basketball.
Okay, so basically both of you guys are telling me that you're going to be what? Drug-free? Is that what y'all telling me? Absolutely, that's very good. Well, look, I know that you guys hadn't had a chance to go out and visit some of the vehicles yet, so I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go out and do that, and maybe get a chance to come back, and I'm going to see how well you can host. How about that? I might let you host a little portion of the show. Would you be willing to do that? Mm-hmm. All right. Finishing up here on the campus of Berta Weatherby, but before we do that, I have Richard Fuller with the landscaping department here. Richard, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Now, we're here at Vehicle Day at Berta Weatherby, and I noticed you have a couple of pieces of equipment out there. What do you have out here, Richard?
We got our new side mount tractor out here.
Okay, all right.
It's a John Deere, and we've had it for about a year and a half now.
Okay, side mount. Now, it kind of helped me understand, is that the one with the arm that extends out?
It's kind of like a bush hog on an arm.
With arm, okay.
And it extends out. You can cut banks, ditches. It'll raise up. You can cut tree limbs off the side of the road.
Okay, okay.
And clear up intersections. curves. We keep them clear. That's what we do with it.
And you know what? I see you guys, you, Richard, and other guys, I want to start calling name, we'll get you the name.
Okay.
I see you guys all over the city of LaGrange. And you know what? Our city is beautiful. And I know that is attributed to you and Fernando. And like I said, I don't want to start calling names, but just tell me the crew that
Lucas
works
is here
with
with me today.
And who's that?
Lucas Green.
Lucas Green,
He's
that's
with me
right.
today. Yeah.
You guys do a tremendous job of keeping this city beautiful. There's never been a time that I hadn't seen any of you that don't have a smile on your face and you fully enjoy your job. So you got the side mount here. I just wanted to get that in before we went in further. You guys have the side mount, and then you also have just a regular tractor, right?
We got a regular bush hog tractor that we run on the side of the roads and keep the grass cut.
Right. And I've noticed the guys on those zero turns, the zero turns?
Yeah, that's the downtown.
The downtown crew, okay.
That'll be Fernando and Joe.
Oh, okay, all right.
They're the downtown crew.
So did the kids ever get a chance to get up on some of the equipment today here?
We didn't let them get on the equipment. We just showed them how it works and explained to them what it does.
Oh, okay.
And they seem to enjoy it.
Okay. Think you got some future landscaping?
We might have.
Might have. Well, absolutely. Well, I'm going to tell you, Richard, I think today the rain is kind of coming down on us a little bit.
We're getting wet. Yeah.
Getting a little wet here, but that's all right. Now, and you guys, how long you been with the city yourself?
Just over 10 years.
10 years?
Yeah.
Okay. And this is your second, third year doing the vehicle
my
day?
third time doing this event right here.
Okay. Why do you do it?
I enjoy the kids. I enjoy showing them what we do. They seem to get excited about it.
Absolutely.
And it's fun.
And it's fun, absolutely. You know, again, I just want to thank you for coming out today and just kind of showing and being a part of City Week. Thank you all very much for what you do for the City of LaGrange, all right?
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, stay tuned. We're back for more City Week in just a moment.
Troup County Schools.
A place where you can learn and grow.
A place where teachers care.
A place where family and school come together.
A place where learning matters.
A place preparing students for a bright future.
Whether going to college
or into the workforce.
Troup County Schools, preparing students for success. Today!
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining for City Week this week. Today I've been out at Bertha Weathers Elementary School on Forest Avenue as we talked about Career Day and also Vehicle Day. I hope that you've enjoyed the interviews coming from Dr. Lorraine Jackson along with Mrs. Lynn Soulsby and the student body here at Bertha Weathers Elementary School. And as you can see in the background, we've had a wonderful day here, Vehicle Day, with all the many vehicles and participants. So, ladies and gentlemen, I hope that you've enjoyed City Week for this week. And as always, I want to invite you back for more of City Week.
Hi, this is Bobby McClellan with the City of LaGrange Garage, here to talk to you about a few winter car care tips for your vehicle. I'd like to talk to you today about tire pressure. Tire pressure is very important. It helps you actually get traction with the road as you drive. As the weather gets colder, your tire pressure will decrease, so you need to check it on a regular basis. And to check your tire pressure, all you have to do is get a simple tester like this from any general parts store. They're not very expensive and very simple to use. And to find your specifications for your vehicle, you look inside your driver's door of your vehicle. There's an identification tag here, and it will tell you what the tire pressure should be. You also need to take a look at your tire tread, because your tread is what actually grips the road and gives you the traction you need so you don't slide or spin or have a problem or an accident. This right here is a good example of a bad tire. As you see, it's wore down and into the fabric already, and there's very little tread on the tire. A good way you can check your tires is to look for the wear indicator bars, like here and here. Once your vehicle tire gets down to those bars, it is time for you to replace your tire. This is a very simple car care tip from the City of LaGrange. These are just general care tips for your vehicle. Please refer to your owner's manual for any vehicle specifications.